And I'm your host, Indranil Basu. Today is MS Dhoni versus KL Rahul in Lucknow. I can't call it MS Dhoni because he's no the captain. But before we start the show, of course, we have a talking point, which is playing with freedom. You know, what we're seeing Dhoni doing it. No pressure, nothing, no pressure of expectations. I mean, the way he's swinging the bat with that sort of pace, with that kind of back swing, pick up shots. He's just too good. And you see Dinesh Karthik, these guys were not as free as what they are today. And they're playing for the international during their international days. That's what my understanding is. Because, for instance, Dinesh Karthik, I mean, people are like chorus is getting louder and louder that he should be in the contention. I mean, Rohit Sharma was seen coming in front of the mic camera and discussing loudly that uh, World Cup mein jana hai, World Cup mein jana hai. So, and that freedom comes when you don't have pressure, right? So, MS Dhoni, the way he's batting, he's not coming up the order. He's always there for last 2-3 overs or 1 or 2 overs. The last over that what we saw in the last game is Mumbai, 4 balls, he made 20, and that made all the impact. So that is MS Dhoni for you. But did we see same kind of Dhoni when he was like towards the fag end of his international career? That freeness, that robustness which you're seeing right now. And that's why people are saying more from Dhoni. We are not happy that he's going to sort of hang his boots right after this season. Joining us today, we have Mr. Abhijit Sarkar, former CEO of Pune Warriors, and Shakya Mitra, marketing expert. Abhijit sir, I mean, do you see how Dhoni is batting right now? I mean, towards like 17, 18, 19. 18 was good because Chennai won. But he was not, I mean, coming as an evolved batsman during end of his international career. So do you think it's something to do with the freeness, something to do with that there is no pressure, you just go and enjoy like Dinesh Karthik is doing? Moment you put pressure on him, he used to crumble, but Dhoni was never like that. Was different. I mean, he's from different planet, but that freeness, that is so essential when you're playing this game, right?
Absolutely agreed, Indranil. The flourish, the Dhoni flourish which we are seeing, it
Yeah,
is right. People are saying that he has gone back to his heydays. Rather, they are saying it is better than his heydays. The few of the
yeah,
shots which he's playing, even Sunny Bhai was saying that the way some of the shots he's playing over the cover, then he flicked the mid wicket, the six to Hardik Pandya. So it is, and the same goes for, like you mentioned about Dinesh Karthik also. But Dinesh Karthik is still fully fit. Let me be very specific. Dhoni is not fully fit. He has his knee problem, and
yeah,
that day also he was not fully fit. And
yes.
you know, although you are a mediocre, below mediocre cricketer, but still you know that whatever shot you play, that puts stress on your knees. You have to go down on your knees, and the same knees which is injured, and if in spite of the fact that you're hitting sixes with so much ease. So, and it's just like a crescendo. When you start a musical concert, you of course, and you are a mediocre singer also. So you know when you start singing and you start singing, and then you reach that crescendo. Dhoni
Uh,
is creating that crescendo, the hysteria. And till it's 16th, 17th over, they are batting. And the moment Dhoni enters, it's not like the hysteria in the crowd. He's creating hysteria by rampant hitting and all the even hitting the good deliveries. So it's very good. As I have always mentioned, Dhoni is the god of IPL. I have mentioned
Absolutely,
that.
he is truly,
And
truly, truly.
he has brought, because though that I'm not saying that hero worship,
Drink some
but
water, sir.
Dhoni,
Drink some water.
no,
I think drink some water.
no.
Uh, uh,
So, but the way he's playing,
uh,
it's very good for IPL, because if IPL, funny, IPL, IPL needed that. Look, on the one side you have Virat Kohli with the orange cap, but they come to see Virat Kohli his class, his chasing capabilities, what the way he's playing. But the hysteria, the people are counting the decibels, which is great. We have not seen across. People are even saying we have not seen across any sports. So
Well,
they are,
we'll see that. We'll see that. In fact,
yeah.
Shakya, when Dhoni comes out to bat, there is so much of cheer at the stadium. Even the opponent team teams are finding it tough to get their act together. What do we do? It's like entire stadium is up on their feet, chanting, at top of their voices. It's just a different level, kind of madness.
Unless Mahendra Singh Dhoni plays another season after this, we don't know. This was probably his last appearance at the Wankhede Stadium. So
Uh,
I'm not very happy about the way Hardik Pandya bowled that final over. But the crowd got their money's worth. Everyone got their money's worth. I'm sure the Mumbai Indians players who were on the pitch would have also, I mean, they would have taken off their opposition hat and said, Chalo, he came to Wankhede Stadium and hit 3 consecutive 6s. After all, this was the ground when he made that iconic innings of 91 in the World Cup final. So, no, I think Mahendra Singh Dhoni is, he's been something very special for all of us, for India. And what you were talking about, recent form, and I think both him and Dinesh Karthik. But if you had to look at it, Dinesh Karthik a couple of years ago had a pretty good season for RCB on the basis of which he got picked for the Indian team. But I think the way Dinesh Karthik is striking the ball is tremendous. I mean, he's and I feel whereas I feel Dhoni does have a say in where he bats in CSK, Dinesh Karthik doesn't. And I think one of the reasons why I think RCB is not higher up in the points table is because they have not been positive about Dinesh Karthik's position in the batting order. I think he had his stint with Kolkata Knight Riders was very up and down. He was the captain for a long part of his stint there, and it was, I guess, the captaincy was putting pressure on him, and he briefly got replaced as captain as well. Then he had a really good season for Mumbai Indians in 2013, and this is probably the best ball striking I'm seeing him do since that season in 2013 when he played for Mumbai Indians. So I think both these two veteran keepers are giving us a lot of enjoyment, and but of course Dhoni. Dhoni is
Next
a,
level.
yeah, he's just something very, very
Next
special.
level.
But Dinesh Karthik also is a wonderful player,
Yes,
and
it's been spoken about
and I
quite a lot.
he said this is his last season. We'll see, but yeah,
We'll see. We'll see. Abhijit sir, how much do you think Dhoni will charge to come up the order to bat?
What do you mean by charge?
I mean, he's not coming out. It's not been paid properly. Otherwise, why
No,
the
no,
hell
not
is he
at
not
all.
coming up the order?
Not at all. It's not like that. It's his planning. It's his strategy. That is his
Okay,
class. That
okay.
is his presence.
So
He comes with
that
his
reminds me
class,
of that
and that
old Bollywood melody. "Tu chal mein aayi." So basically, तुम
you
जाओ मैं
must
आ
have
रहा हूँ
seen.
तुम्हारे पीछे.
He once must have seen that. I heard. I didn't watch the match. Once he created an impression that uh, I think Jadeja created an impression that Dhoni is coming in the ground. Then after that he went back, and then Jadeja came in, and people there was history in the crowd. So they know, but even from Dhoni and they mean CSK knows what is Dhoni for them today. I think till now, Mr. Srinivasan's investment was not maybe 10% double or 20% double. I think it has gone 1,000% double. The investment which he has invested in Dhoni. As he said, we took permission from Sharad Pawar, and then we invested in the IPL, and we got Dhoni. Dhoni fell in love with Chennai, and we fell in love with Dhoni. And now I think this it has become the people has fallen in love with Dhoni indirectly with CSK. So now the problem is that they are going everywhere people are in, so the whole crowd is so much in love with Dhoni that the people here, the craze for ticket and passes in Lucknow is not to for LSG, Lucknow Super Giants. The craze for tickets and passes are for to watch Dhoni. Yesterday he went for
Absolutely.
practice.
No,
Even yesterday when they were practice, that I have never seen, because I, although I was called there, I didn't there, but my friends were there. I have never seen. Sorry, due respect to there are journalists here. You are there. The way I have never seen journos going crazy after looking at Dhoni. They are running after him. Can I take a pic with you? He said no after the practice. Then he was there taking him on the doing a video on the mobile. I have never seen such crazy journos get going crazy, because they used to always maintain that. I'm
no,
not saying.
you should never behave like a fan for all those journalists.
Yeah, you,
That's
you
a
mentioned the decorum.
that's what
Decorum. I am not under. Yes, what I say, you're right. It's the right word. That the decorum of being a
UI
journalist.
taught
No.
us.
Yeah.
UI taught us. I worked there for so many years. Never behave
Yes.
like a fan. Never
And
behave
the
like a fan.
photographer, even the photographers,
No, no,
you go
no.
in the digital space.
Yeah.
I have never seen that. Look, it's okay. The bureaucrat, the crowd, everybody. When the
Huh.
journos going crazy, I saw it yesterday. They were doing
No, no,
videos
that's
and
not
showed
true.
and doing and because they knew that I know him. When he will go, I was like, no, it's not necessary that he will be. He was not well yesterday, so let's see. But they were doing videos, and they were
Well, it's nice.
one.
It's nice. He's serious that he's going to bat up the orders at some point of time without charging much, because Dhoni doesn't go for practice. I mean, whatever matches I've seen here,
No, yesterday he
Dhoni
practiced
doing.
and he was hitting
No, no.
sixes.
I mean, he's never come to Firozshah Kotla for a practice. I don't remember Dhoni coming and doing
It
before a
depends upon
match.
the ground.
But
Generally,
when he was
it
playing
depends.
last year, no, no. I mean, I'm telling the viewers, when he was playing the match last year, that was the last league match of the at Kotla for Delhi Capitals. I remember the entire ring road was had to shut down, because I've never seen such craze. I was in DDC. I was a media manager, and I saw that with my own eyes. The ground reality is completely different. Digital king is, of course, Virat Kohli with this such massive social media following. But ground zero, if you go there, you see how much Dhoni has sort of created for himself. But coming back to today's match, how do you see LSG shaping up against uh, a giant Super Kings? They're really looking like a giant. I mean, they have that confidence. That What are your thoughts, Shakya? Lucknow versus Chennai. Where is Lucknow standing today?
Well, I think that if it's a slowish track, then I think both teams are very much in the game. But the one thing that the what I feel, yeah, there's Puran there, but they do lack a bit of firepower through the middle, is what I feel. And we saw in the last game between Chennai and Mumbai when Shardul Thakur and Tushar Deshpande bowled those two crucial overs, which derailed the Mumbai run chase. So that is something I think Chennai has the personnel to slow Lucknow down. And look, even though Ruturaj Gaikwad is the captain, when you have Mahendra Singh Dhoni behind the stumps, that aura is there. And now you have Dwayne Bravo as your bowling coach. I'm sure Dwayne Bravo is also giving inputs has also passed on his inputs to the bowlers. So, Chennai is quite, in terms of bowling, I feel Chennai is one of the best in the tournament. I'm not very sure. I think Chennai has been beaten twice in this tournament, and in both those occasions, they had to be dismissed early. So I think the best way to beat Chennai is to get them out for under 170, 180. I think the moment they go over 180, I think Chennai has the personnel to defend the score. And Lucknow is off a couple of defeats. I think losing to Kolkata was not a good result for them. So.
Yeah.
But since you were talking about Dhoni, I also would like to point out that the other day, Dhoni's been an inspiration for so many people, and one of the people who calls him an inspiration is Rishabh Pant, and Dhoni is not just a great batter and finisher, but when he started his career, his batting was somewhat more renowned than his wicket keeping. and they said that he has some weaknesses in his wicket keeping. But not recently, the last Gujarat versus Delhi match, Rishabh Pant's wicket keeping was so reminiscent of Dhoni. The stumping that he did, the way he was taking the ball from behind the stumps, his hands were so fast. That's something which Dhoni is renowned for. His speed, the way his collection behind the stumps, the way he can execute stumpings. So Rishabh Pant has obviously been mentored by the best, and that's
Yeah.
something about Dhoni which is wonderful. He didn't start as a great keeper, but he's become. But he he's covered up his weaknesses and has become a very good keeper in many other ways. And
In
Rishabh
fact,
Pant is
in
learning
fact,
from that.
in fact, for your information, Dhoni also wasn't a great keeper. He learned on the job, and he just got better and better and better. And then he became so good at his work, even at this age, where he's limping after a match back to the hotel. He can next day still come back and keep, which is quite magical. I
Well,
mean, keeping
the
means,
story goes that and you were in Times of India when it happened, and Mohinder Amarnath wanted to remove him from the Test team and put the better wicketkeeper Ridhiman Saha there. Something that got
yeah,
overruled. So, but
that was a
yeah,
nice
over
story.
time, I think Dhoni's become a very good wicketkeeper, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
doesn't have anything left to say. I mean, why I'm stating the obvious when I'm saying that, but yeah.
No, but for Lucknow, Abhijit sir, do you think they're missing Hardik Pandya as much as they're missing Mohammad Shami?
Gujarat.
Gujarat, that is Gujarat. No, no. Andrenil, what I am trying to
No, I'm
say,
sorry. I mean, I
no, about LSG, I'm coming to the topic that
LSG, sorry, LSG.
they got a bit of a momentum, but that got
Yeah,
derailed, and
uh,
that is coincidental with the rise of Mayank Yadav and his absence. It is you must have seen when the way Mayank Yadav started bowling and then they started defeating all their teams. And the last two matches they have got a bit derailed. They all these three all rounders, Stoinis and what's the name? Stoinis, Krunal Pandya, and so they have not clicked. Their batting is now totally dependent on Puran. Rahul is no yet his strike rate, I don't know because it's a burden of getting selected with the Indian T20 team as a wicketkeeper or as a batsman. That is on him or whatever. He's become too cautious. Although it is a very cohesive team, they have lots of passion in the team, lots of commitment to the whole team. They have brought up Badoni up the ladder, but I think the way they are the all rounders, except Bishnoi and Puran. None of and to an extent Mohsin. Mohsin is also in and out. He's a bit fit, unfit both ways. So in that way, if all the teams, their strength has been their all rounders. It's a team full of all rounders. If the all rounders are not clicking, that is the problem which they are facing. And the
yeah,
biggest problem when they are facing CSK, they are facing that brilliant strategies. If with
yeah, yeah.
Dhoni, he you don't need a computer analyst. He himself an analyst. You see when the bowler is bowling, dekh idhar marega, udhar and the bowler and the batsman hit in that area only. Either it goes maybe it goes for a 4 or 6 also. Other he gets out. And he predicts in advance. To इधर
Mm,
बॉल कर इधर मारेगा इधर करे तो for that is that the computer analyst is sitting on the dugout, but he is a brilliant analyst himself behind the wicket. If you that wicket keeper behind the wicket, he is analyzing in advance that his weaknesses and strength of that batsman, and he knows the weakness and strength of the bowler as well. So look, if
Now
you
that
take
you
the
see, we are used to it. But I just want to say, I mean, GT missing Hardik, missing Shami, uh, LSG missing, of course, Mayank won them for some wonderful games. So GT and LSG, they were like last 2 years they have been playing the playoff. This year, Shakya is going to be tough for them. Looks like, right?
It's with 10 teams in the competition, and with Sunrisers Hyderabad, who've been lagging behind for the last 3 years, showing the kind of improvement that they have this year. It's already become quite close. Even Kolkata, who did not qualify for the semi-finals last 2 years, they've also started performing well. So with 10 teams, it's anyway becoming quite tighter. So, but to answer your question, GT is looking off the pace, and yes, without you take out Shami and you take out
Hardik
Hardik
Pandya.
Pandya, and you can see where they are right now. Same with Lucknow. Since today's match is about Lucknow, they let Avesh Khan go on a trade, and Avesh Khan's not doing badly for Rajasthan Royals. So, uh, like, what will letting Avesh Khan go come back to haunt them? I mean, they put a lot of faith in Mayank Yadav, but because the other bowlers, he was still the best bowler they had till last year. So there is a thing. I mean, this one thing I pointed this out to you on one of your earlier shows, that Avesh Khan be a tricky could have been a tricky kind of thing to let go of, because they have Mosin, they have Mayank Yadav, there is Yash Thakur, but Yash Thakur is still a little inexperienced. He's not a bad bowler. He did well in the Ranji Trophy recently. But yes, but Lucknow. I'm not ruling them out as yet.
All
I'm
right.
not ruling them out. They've
We'll
done
see.
quite well. And
We need Mayank to come back. But Abhijit sir, coming back to yesterday's game, Mumbai almost lost it. I mean, if
Look,
Ashutosh
look,
wouldn't have played that shot,
look. If your main bowler's economy is 6 and the other bowler's economy is 11, then
hmm,
Mumbai can win and lose a match any moment, in spite of scoring high. Because the way the other bowlers are bowling compared to Bumrah, I'm really sorry to say. Look, their economy, you see the economy of the other bowlers, and compared to Bumrah. Was the saving grace. If he would have not taken those 3 wickets, then they would have been in problem. And Bumrah got out, even Shashank Singh if Shashank Singh would have stayed for only 2 overs more,
yeah,
then they would
match
have
would have
lost the
been over.
match. Match would have been over. And I'm very happy. Look, the IPL, we are happy that, okay, it is not, that has been proven wrong, that it is not only for the youngsters, it is all in the mind, like the way Dhoni is performing, Virat Kohli is performing, Dinesh Karthik is performing, all the other, many more senior players are performing. But I'm very happy. IPL need all of a sudden these surprises. Ashutosh Sharma, Shashank Singh. Look,
Yes,
and
absolutely.
the way Ashutosh hit that lap shot of Bumrah
Bumrah for a
after that
six. Yeah,
for a six,
yeah,
and it requires lots of guts for a newcomer and going back outside the leg stump and doing that lap shot, and that also to Bumrah. Like and he knew that, and look, and anticipating that Bumrah will bowl this ball anticipating in advance. Such a newcomer, it's really appreciable. And if IPL, the purpose of IPL, that so that the Indian newcomers come up, I think these newcomers are really coming up. Look, Abhishek Sharma is there in the for the last so many years, but and Yuvraj Singh is also saying that he's a very bright prospect for the Indian team, but he's
yeah.
not been consistent. But these newcomers who are fearless, which you just mentioned in the beginning of the program, what IPL requires, what crowd wants, why Dhoni is
Free.
what they want to see. Fearless cricket. They are not afraid of anything. No matter Bumrah is bowling, Trent Bolt is bowling, Chahal is bowling, anybody. They are brave. Why they like Puran when the Puran start hitting? So we want to see that. Crowd comes to see that. And if these players are coming up, it's good for IPL. We want more players to come up like this, and then it will be good for IPL and good for Indian cricket.
Absolutely. So true. Well said. But when I think of Hardik Pandya, why can't he do what Dhoni is doing in IPL right now for Chennai Super Kings? Shakya, I mean, come and hit the ball fearlessly, which is quite capable. I think there are too many factors sort of playing inside his mind. He's just the way he's bowling. There is that smoothness is missing. That everything is nice. He's fit. He's got the rhythm. He's running in well. He's very active on the field. I mean, what we call proactive captain. He's doing everything. He's a four-dimensional player, but that smoothness with which you do stuff, wait for the ball, that is probably missing from Hardik Pandya's cricket right now, and it's because of the pressure being created within the franchisee. Uh, the way they, appointed him, the manner he was appointed, so all that factors is sort of, comes off and on. It gets reflected on the field, and that is quite a worrying bit for Mumbai, isn't it? Shakya, Abhijit sir, if you can take that question.
Look, let me tell you one thing very specifically.
Huh?
Hardik Pandya is not Mahendra Singh Dhoni, that
Yeah.
he will come and land and
We
turn around
want him to
everything.
be. We want
Eh,
him to be.
But no, so that you have to give him time. Dhoni has developed himself gradually, in his own way. The calmness, the coolness,
Yes.
the with which Dhoni plays, there is no expression. The way he plans, that you cannot lead a team by showmanship. I'm not hitting out
Yeah.
at anybody.
Yeah.
Showmanship is there; it required. And if you were, even if you are like somebody used to say in the past about Riyan Parag, he was an attention seeker. Now he's not an attention seeker, so he's started playing well. Though I think what I feel that what yesterday only and in today morning, they were saying that people are saying Mumbai ka Raja Rohit Sharma and all over the ground. So either people, an outsider was saying, and a connoisseur of sports and cricket is saying, is Harit Pandya rattled by this all those shouts and hysteria around him that why this has been replaced as captain? Because there is lots of if you call in the masses, Mumbai masses, the supporters of Mumbai Indians, they are not happy with the management decision of changing Rohit Sharma captaincy and Hardik Pandya taking over. Then, if for that, Pandya should have come and settled down in the team, and he's because that is proven by the fact that he's not regular in the batting order also. Which batting order he comes, he keeps on changing it. His bowling plan is also that's like yesterday only somebody was saying that the 70, of course, Kodze came and took the wicket, but he said, okay, 90, maybe 19th should have been given, it clicked. If it would have not clicked, what would have happened? He said he should have been proven that he should behave like a leader, so that he should have come and bowled that over. So maybe this ultimately Mumbai on won, but it shows what, that there is some lack of confidence. That okay, I'm not. Yesterday you saw the way actively Rohit Sharma was participating. He came running to the bowlers and guiding Hardik also. So it's like you are the boss on the field, that I have never seen in all the matches of Mumbai. They have won because of prolific batting by Shepherd or Tim David or Ishan Kishan, and of course
True.
the great Rohit Sharma. But
Yes.
the captain, where is the captaincy? That we have won because of the brilliant strategy of captaincy. Maybe Mumbai management wants, okay, the people in the dugout are managing everything and everything will be taken care of. But captaincy is also important. That may fail them in some of the important matches.
I don't know who told him to do that. I mean, Hardik could have stayed in GT. They could have been playing well under him. Uh, Shami could have
Unofficially,
been
people are
creating the channel.
unofficially they are saying that he has expressed but I cannot officially confirm that.
Yeah, Shaki, you were saying something. You're not audible. You're not audible. You have to unmute yourself. I think there is a connection problem. No worries. But Abhijit sir, I mean, come to think of it, when you see look at the teams like this, the way they're shaping up, I feel really bad for Punjab because I have like quite a lot of friends there who are playing. I, I mean, they have the team, they have those youngsters, Shashank Singh, Ashutosh, almost single-handedly won the match, and we know 180 to 100 is no score to defend because it's very tough. But what's wrong with Punjab? What do we do with that team? I mean, such beautiful, wonderful people. I know Mr. Satish Menon, the CEO there. What a wonderful man, and the corners. Uh, I mean, what exactly is happening with that team? I mean, what do we do? What else can they do to ensure that they reach certain standards?
Look, Indranil, I will ask you one thing. You have seen lots
Ah,
of you have been you are a seasoned cricket journalist. So look,
finally,
yeah.
two words
So
have been spoken. Yeah.
look, Shikhar is not captaining. He's not injured. He's injured. Well, not injured. He's injured. But whenever, even if the captain is not on the field, when he's not captaining, he's part of the team. Even in the during the drinks and during the that breaks, the
Hmm,
captain is to take the initiative and guide the team. I have never seen that initiative is just sitting quietly at the dugout.
hmm.
So that shows there is lack of cohesiveness in the team. And of course, the unfortunate part is they are again, I keep on repeating, they have been brilliant on the auction table, selecting all the best international players, Livingston, Bairstow, who name them, and they are there in the Sam Curran. What more? Sam Curran was the man of the tournament of T20 World Cup. Sam Curran is there, Bairstow is there, Livingston is there. And if they are not performing, they are not. There is no synergy with the. Maybe there is a lack of synergy between the dugout, the management team, and the players who are playing. And I feel one more thing I would like to say. Maybe it is open for you to discuss that. Except Butler
Hmm.
and Russell and Narine, I'm not saying, and of course that Delhi guy, the South African Stubbs. If there are only few international players who are very excelling in this IPL this year, who are contributing very much for their respective team. Because now, okay, because this year I'm not trying, because there is the why the international players add value to the. They have been called to as four players to play in the team to add value to the team, respective team. Huh? So, but if these international players who the franchisee has invested so much, because I was having a chat yesterday with the Punjab team people, that if they don't perform, what they can do? The saving grace is that now the for the management is for the Punjab team is that now the crowd will come at least in their local destination at least to watch Ashutosh Sharma and Shashank Singh. They have
Absolutely.
in the
They are brilliant.
in the bowling they have Rabada. What would you, of course Arshdeep Singh is the, they have a very good combination. If after Rajasthan, if they would have a good combination, a balanced combination, would was the Punjab, but they have not been able to execute it. If they are not
Well,
been
lack
executing,
of
that is
execution is the reason.
that
Of course, we know they all plan good things, but it doesn't sort of those elements don't come to play when they're playing a game. Shakya, you want to make a point? You're still not audible. You're not audible, I think. Yeah, I mean, no problem. Thanks a lot. We are about to round up the show. Also, thanks a lot for coming. But before uh, we'll catch up with you, Shakya. No problem there. Abhijit sir, coming back to our match today, Lucknow. I mean, when I think about Lucknow, they get these Australians, and these Australians can't look beyond Australian cricketers. I mean, someone like Kyle Mayers, he was man of the match first game he played for Lucknow last year, I remember. So, and he's not even in the team. So, and your coach Justin Langer is pushing all the Aussies one after the other. So, I mean, I thought only Indians are clannish. Australians are even worse.
no, I the uh, I mentioned in the last program. I think last time when I mentioned they
Yeah.
move around in a group. The
Yeah, I mean,
Australians,
why,
the
why,
South
why,
Africans,
why?
but
Why
I've
can't
never
we be
seen the
together?
Indians never move around in the group. They all the time the support staff for the physio, everything. They're all Australians from Delhi to whenever their Australian coaching staff come, the head coach comes, they will come with their own group.
Yeah,
And
that
it's
that's
not
true.
necessary and it is not necessary that just because the whatever Gautam Gambhir thought and whatever Gautam Gambhir planned, we have to think differently this time. He could have easily done the way the team was already formed. The team has performed quite creditably in the last two, three. years. So it's not
Hmm.
necessary that you have to think differently and you will do well. Isn't it? If, in spite of Justin Langer there, why not? Why isn't Stoinis performing? Stoinis is one of the best all-rounders of the world. Why isn't he not performing? He
True.
should be performing well under the Australian, as a seasoned Australian coach. He was national Australian coach under whom he has played.
That's the
That
point. That's the point. I mean, you have to go beyond your nationality, which is what that's what I often say. Saurav
look, you
Ganguly
have to
did a
make
great
the
job as a
effort.
captain. He
You
decided to
see the
look
effort.
beyond Bengal.
You see the effort of Butler.
True.
Look, you
Absolutely.
see the
Can't
effort
agree
of
more with
Butler.
you. Yeah, yeah.
So
So we'll
so
we'll
you,
we'll
yeah,
yeah. Please go
go ahead.
ahead. You
No,
complete your thought. Please. Go ahead.
if the international player is not like that, like I mentioned, if the lack of cohesion in the international players amongst the international players in the Punjab team, if that happens, they will not perform. The last moment, just by fluke, Ashutosh and Shashank is playing, yeah, but the way they are consistently performing, that will draw crowds for the Punjab team, and they may
Yeah,
win
yeah.
few matches also.
So tonight is Lucknow versus CSK, as I mentioned. So as everyone knows, let's see the time. The time is running on actually. Let's see the team. I mean, the guys who are playing fantasy cricket, and this is probably will probably help you understand what the team looks like. The combined 11, the top 11 picks, as we every day before we round up the show, put it out for you guys. Gaikwad, of course, is the captain of Chennai Super Kings. Rachin Ravindra, he's got a lot of character as a batter. He's the most improved white ball cricketer, I would say, in recent times. Mohan is coming back to his elements. Dhoni backing him, and Dhoni, when he backs someone, he backs that cricketer with an intent, with an objective, and that cricketer doesn't fail in. That's the thing about Dhoni. Moeen Ali is again being back, probably do something special. Nicholas Puran, you can't make a team without Nicholas Puran, one of the most dangerous hitter of the cricket ball. MS Dhoni, of course, we're going to put him there as well, along with Shivam Dubey. We'll have Ravindra Jadeja, number one all-rounder, I think in all formats for India. Deepak Chahar of his seam movement early on with the new white ball. Mustafizur, because of his accuracy, will put him there. Nabilul Haq doing a great job. Ravi Bishnoi, of course, one of the picks, one of the top picks, of course, but also one of the picks for the T20 World Cup. That's the top 11 picks we have. Lucknow versus Chennai. What a match it's going to be. We're so excited to see the way things are happening in front of us. And I mean, unfolding in such great fashion. IPL is getting better every night. So what if a low ranked team is playing when RCB is playing? We're still watching it. So what if they're right at languishing at the bottom? And this is the magic of IPL. Every team can throw up a challenge. Thank you, Abhijit sir, for coming and on the show. Cricket calling is becoming quite infectious also. Morning we get up. I'm so excited hosting the show. So see you around. Enjoy the match, enjoy the galoti kebabs, and hope your Lucknow will do something fruitful tonight. Thank you. Thank you
Of
guys for
course,
watching.
all the best. Thank
Great.
you, thank you, thank you.